welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie and I am a commercial artist, illustrator, painter, and pretty much do everything. I am multi-passionate. I like to knit, crochet, paint, scrapbook, art journal, pretty much do it all. And so that's pretty much what this channel is about. So I figured I would do an introduction for some of my newer followers. I am currently in my studio in rural Georgia. I have a public open studio where I sell my products as well as teach classes and for adults and children. You can also come in and do a pop in and paint, which means, you know, we have all these different surfaces and you come in, you pay the price for the item, and we have all the supplies from stencils to paintbrushes to paint, everything in between, all the tracers, everything. We have lots of fun in our pop in and paint room. I also sell kits and supplies online and in the shop, as well as the products that I produce. And so that's pretty much a little introduction of me. Other than I graduated from the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. I was one of their first online students, 100% online, back in the early 2000s. Yeah, I waited until I was 25, had 2 kids under 3, and decided to go to art school. Yeah. I'm always have to do everything when I have other things to do. So yeah, so I opened this studio space in May, even though I opened a retail space and teaching space in January in another location. But this location came available and I moved in and opened the 1st of May. I love it. It gives me a space for me to create my little space here that is for me to just relax and chill when I need to. Also, I have a whole stack of inspirational books, art inspiration, things like that. And then I'm able to have a space that's just mine to create. We have wonderful natural light, which you can see. It is early in the morning and it is streaming in. In the other rooms, I also have my retail room and, like I said, the pop in and paint room, and then I have a classroom for kids. I try to keep that separate because I taught elementary school, and keeping a separate space for my kids' classes gives them a space that they feel like they have a little bit more ownership in. So that's a little bit about that, and I'm going to take you on a tour. I already have a tour on my channel, which you can find if you go and search on my channel. I'll try to put a link in the bio, in the link description box below. But I want to do an updated one. It is now September of 2022, and things have changed around here. So I figured I would take you on a new tour of my studio and give you a little sneak peek of some of the things that are now available in my new online shop. I have moved all of my physical products off of Etsy to my own website, and it makes it where I can control the prices a little bit more, and so you'll get a better deal buying from that, and I can offer a little more sales and things like that. Also, I do still have some printables on Etsy, some of the ones that have been on there for years, but I'm in the process of moving all of my digital downloads to another hosting site that will give you some more options as well. And by the time this video goes up, I'll probably have that, and there'll be a link in the description box as well as a link to my website where you can find even more about what is going on behind the scenes of my illustrations and my art journaling. And in the release that is going out today, there will be, today is September 16th, and the release that's going out today will have some Bible Dex cards, which is basically, they'll fit in a Rolodex, and they are printables, and you can cut them out and put them in your Rolodex. I've gotten into really loving playing with vintage things, and had a Rolodex that was my mother's that she never used. It was literally empty. You could tell it, but it was old, so you know it's patinaed and all that, and that's what got me into it. And now I have just inherited another one, so it's going to be fun. So hopefully I'll have some videos on that as well. So this channel basically is a good mix of everything. It's not just one type of medium. It's me crafting whatever I decide I want to do at the time. That's pretty much me. So if you like that, hit that like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button. But we'll go on a tour now. Here you go. All right, I'm going to start the tour in the space I'm in right now, where I've been filming my intro. This is my break room / kitchen. I've added a refrigerator. A friend gifted me the microwave. Yeah, I'm pretty much here more than I'm at home, so I have, you know, pretty much everything. I can cook, I can have coffee, tea, everything. And then, yeah, this is my little relaxing space, and I didn't turn on my little light. But this is a whole shelf of nothing but art inspiration and vintage books that I've collected. And then that's a piece of my commercial art that I created for our local farmers market a few years back. So yeah. And then when you leave my little break room, you come into my office, which right now I'm going to show you. It's not exactly clean. Well, it's clean. It's just cluttered right now because I've been working on new printables that I've talked about that will be going in the shop. And they are a bunch of vintage photographs, vintage ephemera. These are all the photographs. I also have stacks of vintage ephemera that'll be ready to go, and also lots of colored and painted pages. So, you know, makes it easy for your crafting. Printables make it easy because all you have to do is get ready and print. So yeah. And then this is my creative space that I consider not my workspace. So I do my creativity over here. I needed a space that was separate from my workspace. Yeah, I'm going to use these I saw something on Julie Faye Van Balzer's website, on her YouTube channel or something, where she used these to make printed fabric. So that's why these are sitting here. But yeah, here's my little Rolodex that I've done. In the printable, you will have the tabs as well as the Rolodex cards that I've created. And you will have some blank ones ready to print out. So if you want to print, it'll be the back of them. So they'll be ready. And yeah, this is my next one that I'm going to start filling. And then this is a new piece. This was my aunt's, and I just received it. So I'm using this old, I love anything old, mid-century modern. And so, yeah, it's full of pencils, pens, markers, everything. And this is my space here where I can hang a canvas. It is the only wall. There's only 2 of these in my studio that are not concrete. So this is the only wall I can actually hang a canvas and move it around. So I'm working on the square. It's been a work in progress for about a month or so. Walking out of my office, it's not time to open yet, so I've not turned all the lights on. I have a gallery wall here. These are all mini watercolor paintings that are matted and framed and ready to hang, along with large pieces of art. This is all journaling supplies. So there are journals, handmade journals, journaling kits, ephemera packs, washi, you know, the whole 9 yards. Everything you need to get started journaling is what I sell. Some of these things are on my website, but the washi has not been added because they are, you know, just random sets that I've put together from washi. Over here is the actual full retail space. where I sell everything from crochet supplies, embroidery supplies, because I am working on some embroidery kits that are with my designs. Everything mostly is either handmade or a supply. So I have artwork. These pieces will end up on my website soon. Bookmarks, stationery. We also have mixed media kits, stickers, note cards, and like I said, bookmarks. These are the boho bandana scarves. These have been really popular and they are available on my site. I create coloring books, and we have lots of kits. And then these are, the mass-produced kits, but they're great to add, in my shop. More original artwork. We come around here and we have fiber arts. Like I said, I'm multi-passionate, and I do create a bunch of fiber arts as well as illustrative pieces such as these. So we have everything from scrunchies to pacifier holders to keychains, stickers. These are screen printed. I screen printed these. We have some boho bookmarks that are all one of a kind. And same with the keychains, headbands, more key fobs down there. So yeah, this is the retail space. And when you walk out of the retail space, you can turn and go into the pop-in and paint room. This table runner is not normally on the table. It is the table runner I put out when I'm doing a Bible study, because I do a ladies' Bible study once a week. So we have items from classes that I teach, which that's what these are on the wall. And then you have pop-in and paint items. I also have this really nice cleanup space and extra storage space for all of my all the pop-in and paint room. So these are items that you can choose from, and we have the paint, we have a dryer, we have stencils, and everything else ready to paint. So yeah, we have room. We can bring in other tables, so we have room for up to 8 in here at a time. And we're walking into the classroom area for the kids class. This door is my storage room, and it is a hot mess. And this is the kids classroom for after school and homeschool art classes. They have their little gallery wall, and they love getting to add something to it. And at the end of the month, we'll change it out, and they get to take their pieces home. So this month, we're learning to draw what we see and break things down into simple shapes. And yeah, so I have a full art classroom for the kids. And I love twinkle lights. So that's pretty much the tour. As you can see, my workspace is absolutely filled with natural light. In the morning, it is super bright in here, so it's, it gets a little warm. And this is a banner that I painted, and it's going to go outside. I had to wait for the paint to cure. It takes about 7 days for it to cure and not pop off of the vinyl. So, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed the tour around my space, and if you like what you see, just hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment and tell me what would be something that you would like to see on my channel. Would you like to see how I paint, how I create mixed media, or some behind the scenes of the business? I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, and see you later.